Alright, back out in the garage. It's Wednesday night. Plow Tail's Saturday. I've got 1, 2, 3 wheels off with plows. 4 if you count that one. And there's 2 more out there in the truck that all need tires. This one over here, it was, yeah, I gotta figure out what size of tire, truck tire, car tire, whatever, is equivalent to like a 650 16. That's a 225 75. That's not too bad, I don't think. That's a 235 60 or 65. Way too wide and short and squat. That doesn't work. This is a 616, I think. And when you put it over against the 650 knobby, width-wise isn't so bad, but there's a definite height discrepancy. So plan is tonight is to try to get the knobby onto that wheel. I've got it cleaned up and primed. Went to Tractor Supply and got a new tube, because maybe this tube, I don't know. I don't know that I got tubes that hold air, so I want to get that done tonight. So best way to make sure that works is that tire, that rim, new tube. Be very gentle when I put it in. I don't pinch, because that's a new tube, but I pinched it because we had that 235 65 short fat thing. Trying to get that, which is like 8 or 9 inches wide, down on these like little 6-inch wide wheels. Not a good thing. So, and then over on this project, this is the green part. That's the center for the 4-bottom plow that I'm working on. It's got this oddball 4 on 5 inch bolt pattern with a big center hole. So what we did was we went to Maynard's, used some of our Maynard's rebate cash, bought a new high-run trailer tire and wheel. Got 4 little spots of weld. We got to pull the valve stem, break the tire down, get the tire off the rim. Even though it's mounted tubeless, I really don't want that rubber tire on there while I'm cutting out the 4 spots where it's welded. And then we're going to take we're going to take the old center it up as best we can and weld it in there. It's gonna change the back spacing about 1 inch, which I'm okay with that. I would cut this down smaller, except that I have concerns because the way the original was made, rather than making a rim and welding a center into it, they actually made like probably stamped 2 halves. Actually stamped probably all one deal, and then they put them back to back in a fixture. And where I wish I had so work with me here a little bit. So you got half of it with the bead and stuff here, and half of it with the bead and stuff over here. Where it met in the middle, they just welded it all the way around. And I'm concerned that if I grind enough of this off to make it fit, that I'm gonna weld or grind all that weld off, and then I'm gonna have 2 pieces and no good way to hold them together to weld them back in. So I think the plan is we're just gonna give up 1 inch of back spacing, put the furrow tire wheel thing 1 inch closer to the center of the furrow, which should not be an issue, so we don't think. But I haven't really measured to see how close we are, because if it's I don't know. maybe I'll make some test grinds and see something that we can weld back up if it. Anyway, so that's tonight's bird. So tonight, knobby, spoke wheel, new tube, and then maybe try to figure out if we can grind enough to make it fit. I don't think we can. Anyway, that's where we're at. Yeah, the ZB. Poor girl's still buried. Anyway, I'll be back.